When my wife and I visited Hawaii a couple of years back, we had no idea. One of the most favorite memories we would have from the trip would start with us being accused of trespassing. So, okay, what happened? All right, we went on this hike. The goal was to get to this dam, which was really very nicely decorated, almost like some sort of garden. And the problem was it was destroyed during a flood, even a few years before that. So we weren't sure we could make it. And nonetheless, we start out in the trail, and we get to a certain point, and then we lose the trail. We can't figure out which way to go. And I'm using the map, trying to figure out which way to go. And I'm like, okay, this is my best guess. We go this way. So anyway, we continued, and lo and behold, some guy on a riding lawnmower just starts yelling at us, like, hey you, stop. I was like, okay, what's going on? Okay, we stop. It's like, you're not supposed to be here. This is private property. You're trespassing. It's like, I'm really sorry. We're on the trail. We're looking for this dam. It's like, oh, that dam's is being rebuilt. You can't go there. Why are you here? I'm like, we're just lost. We've been walking on the trail, and then we just lost we lost it. And he's like, how could you? It's very clear. I'm like, okay, I'm really sorry. It's a misunderstanding. We're not trying to do anything wrong, So that just kept going on for a little while. He just wasn't convinced that we were just lost, but we were still patient with him. And it was very easy to get upset. Like, we're just minding our business. We're trying to enjoy a hike and find this really pretty place. And here's this guy, we don't know who he is. He's just kind of getting on our case. But we decided, okay, we're going to be patient. And eventually he did calm down. And then we started to have a conversation, and we learned that a little while before us, there was another couple that were hiking and gave him a really hard time. They were also trying to get to the same place, that dam, a really pretty dam. And he told them they can't go. There was actually a fence. They broke through the fence. And he's like, no, you have to leave. It's dangerous. There's construction going on. You could get hurt. They refused and kind of berated him. And so this time, I guess he was more determined to make sure he stops the people. But because we were so understanding, we apologized, we were able to get into this really cool conversation and learn about him, his life. He actually grew up in Hawaii. He's seen it change so much over the years, told us about the culture and how that's also changed. And we really got into this really beautiful discussion and learned a lot about this place we were visiting, from somebody who grew up there and could give us this really intimate and personal, portrait of this place and how it's changed, and not for the better. And it's because of people like us who are going there and changing the culture. So people from mainland US would go, they'd buy property and, put up no trespassing signs, whereas locals would always give you permission. Oh, you can cross my property, no problem. But what happened is, over time, the culture of mainland US kind of transferred to Hawaii. And so whereas as a child he was able to go to this beach and go fishing, now it's owned by a mainland American family, and they don't allow people to cross their property. And so he has to go miles out of his way to get to that childhood fishing spot. And this is just one person. This is just their experience. You can imagine how many people are affected by this. And it's because we are not learning from them. We just want them to adopt to our culture, our way of doing things, even though our way isn't necessarily better. So that was a really incredible experience, like I said. And it just didn't end there. Because he really ended up liking us, he took us to that place where we were looking for, that dam, and he let us take some pictures, and it was really beautiful, and we got to experience it without violating rules or offending people and being belligerent. And then he took us to a plantation. He let us try some of the local fruits, some that we'd never seen before. that are really very local. So it was really an incredible experience. We made a friend. We got to try some incredible local fruits. We got a personalized tour of the place we were going to, and we got some incredible stories and learned a lot about the local people. So it's just a lesson, I think, for all of us, that we can respond to anger, to hostility with hostility. But if we respond to hostility with empathy and kindness and understanding, you don't know what kind of incredible gifts you're going to get as a result. And we learned that, and we hope, somebody else takes this and also enjoys those fruits, sometimes literally. Please share if this has ever happened to you, and I'd love to hear other stories kind of around this idea of empathy and how it's benefited you. So thanks a lot. Bye.